Welcome to the deep dive. You know, so many of us wrestle with finding our purpose, right? We look for it in jobs or achievements.
hmm
But what if significance isn't something you just find? What if it's actually revealed?
That's a great way to put it.
So today we're exploring some really deep questions about that purpose, significance. We're drawing from Randy Huddleston's Significance series, specifically a piece called Glorious Calling.
Yeah, powerful stuff.
Our mission really is to unpack this idea of a glorious calling and, what it could mean for your life.
Exactly.
And the starting point, it's pretty bold, comes from Romans 8. If God is for us, who can ever be against us?
Right.
Since he did not spare even his own son, but gave him up for us all, won't he also give us everything else? That really sets the stage, I think, for the kind of support we're talking about.
Absolutely. And what's really fascinating is that this isn't just about finding your own little individual purpose. It goes way beyond that.
Okay.
It's actually, well, the source calls it a scripturally rooted redefinition of human potential, like on a huge scale.
A redefinition.
Wow.
Think about Revelation 5, verses 9 and 10. It's
Mhm.
not just, nice poetry. It describes people from every tribe, every language, every nation being ransomed for God. And it says they're caused to become a kingdom of priests for our God.
Priests. Okay.
And this is the kicker, they will reign on the earth. So it's like we're not just saved, we're given a new commission. It completely changes the game for what humans are capable of.
That is a powerful reframing. So the source, it breaks down this glorious calling, right, into different aspects.
Yeah.
Like being people for God.
Exactly. Foundational
It
aspect.
says you were rescued from a doom and destruction you may not understand. That's one
Which is already huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then recovered for the design and destiny God desired for you.
Yeah.
Also regenerated for your place in God's plan.
Recovered and regenerated.
And finally resurrected into life without time limitations and with access to God. It feels like a progression. It absolutely is. Rescued, recovered, regenerated, resurrected. It's a complete spiritual overhaul, really, equipping us.
For this calling. Okay.
And if you connect that to the bigger picture, it's not just about being saved. It becomes vocational. It elevates everything about us.
Vocational.
How so?
Well, the source asks, what is your job as a priest of God? And the answer is, it's incredibly broad, liberating, really.
Right.
It calls you a privileged, loyal guardian of the person, precepts, and place of God. Standard enough, maybe.
Right.
But then it says you are artists, musicians, innovators, adventurers, and joy makers for God.
Wow. Okay. Artists and innovators.
Yes, and even co-contributors with others and the angels to the beauty, greatness, creativity, gardening, shaping, and delight of heaven, and more.
Co-contributors to heaven.
I mean, think about that. It shatters the idea that, spiritual work is just church stuff. It suggests that creating beauty, innovating, bringing joy, that is participating in God's big design. That image, co-contributing to the beauty of heaven. It's kind of breathtaking. It really expands things, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So if you're listening, maybe you're an architect or a musician, this could totally reframe your whole career.
It really could.
But, okay, here's a question. How does this huge cosmic vision, this reigning on the earth thing, actually connect to what we do right now,
Yeah.
our immediate responsibilities?
Yeah, that's the key, isn't it? It's like having dual citizenship. That's how I think of it. You operate with a foot in both worlds.
Dual citizenship. Okay.
Your earthly responsibilities, they're informed by this heavenly perspective. As a child of God, a priest, you have earthly responsibilities. You're being renewed now, the source says, and you will be transformed. And a big part of that now is actively helping fulfill that prayer.
Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Exactly.
But-
So your daily work, your relationships, even the hard stuff, they're chances to bring a bit of God's heaven, his will, his order, right down here.
So doing that now prepares us for reigning later.
Right here, right now.
Right.
It's preparation through participation.
Okay, so how do we, practically step into this? It sounds amazing, but maybe a bit daunting.
Well, the source actually gives a pretty clear 4-step path for preparation and, importantly, active engagement.
4 steps, okay? Let's hear them.
First, learn. Like, really dig into the Bible, understand what this job description actually means. Go beyond just assumptions.
Learn the role. Got it.
Second, train. You don't get good just by knowing. You have to practice these principles day in, day out, like an athlete training.
Okay. Practice. Makes sense.
Third, Be equipped. This is sort of like cross-training, developing strong character, getting real-world experience that makes you ready for whatever comes up in this calling.
Build resilience, gain experience.
Right.
And finally, step 4, DOIT. Just start. Take all that learning and training and actually put it into practice. Participate intentionally in your unique part of the calling right here, right now. Make a difference.
Learn, train, be equipped, do it. It sounds very active. It is. And the point is, living it out now matters. It's significant both here and somehow in heaven, too.
Okay, that leads perfectly into our final thought then.
Yeah, so here's something for you to chew on. Given that this glorious calling includes being artists, musicians, innovators, joy makers, even co-contributors to the beauty of heaven, what's one small intentional step you could take this week to start doing it, to start fulfilling your unique part of this whole grand design right here on Earth? It's a really important question for you.
It really is. We hope you'll ponder your own sense of significance, especially knowing you might have this incredible, glorious calling that connects heaven and earth. It redefines today, not just the future.
Absolutely.
Until next time, keep diving deep into what truly matters.